Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. It is finally Friday, March the 21st. Thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe, and like. So, Holly goes over to take Teresa some lemon bars, but she's already left to be with her mother. Her and Tate have a long conversation, and she says that she just thinks he's not available anymore, and that's why she's spending so much time with Dougie 3. And he says, "Oh, I'm just jealous." So she decides she's going to stay over. He invites her to stay over and watch a movie or whatever, and that's what they're up to. And then later, of course, there they are watching the movie. They are such a cute couple, but I think I like her with Dougie 3 better. Seems like Dougie 3's, due for something good in his life. So here's the witch, Jada, forcing Kristin to turn on her brother. So she takes the paper for her mother to sign and said, "I'm going to have Melinda look over it." So Melinda looks over it and says it all looks good. Her mom can sign it. It's a screw deal for EJ, but it's good for her mother. All right. So, Dougie 3 and what's her name there? Julie are, they're bonding is what I'm looking for. And she invites him to take her out to dinner because he's all wrapped up in his grandpa's book of poetry. So they go out to dinner. They run into JJ in the square and they say, "Hey, why don't you come to dinner with us?" Well, he's not doing anything, so he goes. They go to dinner and who they see? Melinda Trask. And what's she wearing? Julie's grandmother's necklace that's missing. Julie's grandmother's necklace. So Julie ends up confronting her, and she says she bought it from a reputable jeweler. And they go to file a police report, but Dougie 3 stays behind, and Melinda tells him, "You could be in the clear." I don't think she's got any proof, but I'm not sure. So here's Jada, her and Rafe, still gloating because she knows Kristin's on her way to get her mother to sign this paper and agree to tell them everything she knows about EJ holding Rafe captive there and all that. They've spent the whole episode gloating, drinking their coffee. Can't wait. Well, I heard from Kristin. Melinda gives it a go-ahead. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this is some scenes from yesterday's episode, and he's telling her thank you for telling him that they're getting ready to go do this to him. And he's like, "Oh no." So that's when he goes over and he gets the injection out of the safe that he is going to erase her memory. And she sees it. That's how it goes off yesterday. Well, today she's acting scared too. He gives her the shot and she's acting all confused and like, he's like, "Kristin, who's Kristin?" And she's like, what's going on? And he's like, "Calm down, poor thing." Well, that was fast. And then she's like, "I don't know what's happening, EJ." And he said, "EJ, how did you know my name? You're not supposed to remember anything." So then she tells him she was faking it, that she had seen his, he was using Stefano's birth date for the safe combination, and she got in there and squirted the stuff out and squirted it in a plant. So he said, "Well, I'm going to have to do something else." Kristin comes home. She's looking for her mother to sign this paper and take her to testify against EJ. And EJ's like, "I don't know where she is," and she just left. And she's like, "EJ, where is my mother? You just let her leave?" And he's like, "Well, I'm sure she'll be back." He's like, "No reason to get upset over a situation with no solution." And he got up and he walked past her and walked out the door. He has done something with her mother. She's gone. She's never going to see her mother again because her mother was going to run that trap of hers. As soon as she turned on EJ, she was on my poop list. I know EJ's not perfect, but come on now. He's not all that bad. Well, he might be. So Kristin picks up her mother's gun and she's like, "EJ, I'm not afraid," or something, So it makes you think that she's going to shoot EJ. But we found out in spoilers that it's actually Rachel that shoots him. That's a wrap for Friday. Have a great weekend.